Hey guys, I Saw Bear here, and today I'll be talking about the update 0.025 for the game Foxhole. This update brings with it some new toys for us to play with, and starts laying the groundwork for the eventual introduction of factories. So let's speed right into this one. The biggest change that comes with this update comes to the town halls. We have a new inventory system for them. This system is known as the stockpiling system. So now, when you access town halls, you'll see two inventory stacks, one labeled as the town hall, which you're all familiar with, right in the center of the screen, and on the right side is the stockpile. The stockpile is a list of predetermined items. These usually include weapons, ammo, and support items like binoculars. When you put things into the town hall inventory, you can select the option to submit them to the stockpile. If they are one of the listed stockpile items, they will be stored in the stockpile, and they can be stored in almost unlimited quantity. The trade-off to this is that it will take some time for you to access any of these items. So now, the town hall not only acts as victory points for the weekly wars, but it now acts as a central distribution area for all soldiers on your team. There are two notable exceptions to the stockpile system, however. Soldier supplies cannot be stored in them. They instead will be going to the town hall inventory itself, so that people can still spawn there. The second exception is mats. You will not be able to store hundreds and hundreds of materials in the stockpiles. Instead, they will simply go to the town hall inventory. This still lets you keep some of your mats there, but the stockpile is definitely reserved for weapons, ammo, and support items. Additionally, these stockpiles now persist through town hall destructions. So let's say I'm on the Warden's team, and I store 50 rifles in the stockpile in the town hall. When the Colonials blow up the town hall and then reconstruct it as their own, they will obtain these 50 rifles. So this adds further importance to protecting town halls. And if your town hall is under siege, it might be best to actually take some trucks and evacuate all the supplies. Town halls are now also associated with area names. For example, Colonials have taken Woodbind, or the Wardens have taken Tuatha, whatever, you know what I'm saying. Additionally, town hall health has been increased by 30%. This is likely to accommodate the fact that they are now acting as distribution centers and are thus more important. Additionally, non-coalition members can no longer transfer items from coalition-locked barracks or outposts. These town halls will definitely act as the main distribution center for all soldiers on your team. And soldier supplies can also no longer be removed from barracks or outposts. Another new function is the ability to whisper towards other players. If you just want a private chat between you and one other person, type in chat /W and then type in their name. Pressing up and down on the arrow keys will also let you cycle and autocomplete soldiers' names. Then you can send your message privately without fear of anyone else listening in. You can cycle to the last person you whispered to by pressing tab while you're in the chat. This makes it easy so you don't have to type in /W and then their name every time you want to whisper to them. You can just backtrack through the chats and start up conversation again. Alright, here's the one you guys have all been waiting for. The motorbikes. The patrol motorcycle is the newest vehicle in Foxhole. This is purely designed to be a scout and rapid hit-and-run vehicle. The motorbike takes 85 mats to build. It has two passenger seats, one driver and one in the sidecar. The person in the sidecar can only use their pistol. They can't use their primary weapons. And the motorcycle itself only has one inventory item slot, and this is basically exclusively reserved for fuel, since you won't be able to get anywhere without it. And as with all vehicles, you cannot enter either seat if you are over-encumbered. The motorbike is fast, and I mean really fast. So fast I have to warn everyone not to run over teammates. It is very easy. Unlike the other vehicles, the motorbike actually has two speeds. It's got fast, and then it's got, well, really fast. By holding down the shift key on the motorbike, you can attain its maximum speed. Be advised, however, as it will drain your fuel extra quickly if you go at max speed. But if you run into an enemy ambush, that speed boost is going to save your life. One last thing to note, As the passenger in the side seat, you have to be really careful. You can and will shoot your driver if you aim the pistol too far to the left. Here are the other changes to round out these patch notes. Binoculars are now equipped in the secondary item slot, the same slot as your pistols. This means you can use them on motorbikes, but this means you will probably need to carry a primary weapon. War Correspondent on Discord now reports on all servers, not just the ones that are running the weekly wars. War Correspondent message formats have been condensed and now include additional details like town names and numbers of towns taken. The server browser will now show the number of days a war has been progressing, and the servers have been optimized. There were some major bug fixes as well this week, but I'll leave that for the patch notes down below. I'm really excited to see how people use these new motorbikes. Again, you can just try running all your enemies over, but I have a feeling they're going to be really useful for scouting out base locations and getting information on the enemies. And that about does it for this week. Be sure to like and subscribe, and stay up to date on all the latest Foxhole updates. And as always, good luck, keep your heads down, and stay in your foxholes. Bear out.